name is MarieWalker, and I've been coming to EUM for about 3.5 years. My spiritual story is that I've always believed in God. Went to church as a child, Vacation Bible School, Sunday school, and as an adult, I would go to different churches and just in and out of, but I still believed in God. But when I started going to EUM, I began to realize that I could have a relationship with the Lord. And that's when it all began for me, my spiritual journey. And it's been awesome ever since. I actually started coming to EUM. I came to a funeral for my sister's husband. When I was there at the funeral, I realized that the Lord was definitely there. And there was so much love, and the atmosphere was so warming that I just had to come back. As I began to experience the church, I could sum it up in one word. It was home. So warm and so much love there that it just reminded me of a second home. Before I started going to EUM, life, I might say, was kind of chaotic. If there was problems, I would go to the Lord, but it wasn't quite like when I started having that relationship with Him. I found out He was there for me all the time, and that things could really be different. There was different areas of my life that needed worked on that I didn't even realize, and He brought those to me and helped me to be rid of those and be rid of the burdens. The things that weighed me down were worrying about my marriage, what my kids were doing, if they were doing good things or if they were out doing things they weren't supposed to be doing, whether or not I would have anybody to hold me up if something happened tragically. Now I know that God is there for me. No matter what happens, He's there in the midst of the storms, whatever trials I go through. He's going to be right beside me, and that He also goes ahead of me. I think that the ministry that I have been the most excited about at EUM is community. And just getting back from camp recently, camp was the biggest step I made. And I do not regret it at all. It was awesome. The way they take care of you, the way they do it, the way they set it up for the kids, the way they lead us up to when the kids get there and what happens afterwards is beyond words. You can't describe what happens there. You have to experience it. As I look to the future at EUM, the thing that excites me the most, I think, is the growth in people. Since I have been here, it's unbelievable how many people have been coming. And I have brought people of my own to join. And I think an outreach into the community too excites me. It really excites me to have my family coming to EUM, both my sons and their children and my daughter-in-laws. And then they have brought friends of their own in. I've seen people that I have maybe talked to just for a little bit, and they've come to see what it's like. And I just pray for them that they stay and they see what kind of changes can go on in their life when they get a relationship with the Lord.